Hello everyone. In this video we'll look at the variables category and we'll first understand what a variable is and why do we even use variables in our program or code. So let's understand what a variable is. So in computer science or programming language, a variable is a changeable value which is recorded in our memory, and a value basically holds some data inside it, and that can only be one data. So a variable can only hold one value at a time, and that value could be anything. It could be a text, it could be a number, it could be a combination of alphabets or ABCD, whatever. And in Scratch you can actually only store two types of values. It could either be a number or a string. Now why do we even use variables? So we use variables so we can make our code or program flexible. Now the reason is that let's say you are storing a score of your game. So one way to store it is using a hard-coded value, let's say 5, 6, 7. But that is not a good way, because then you cannot actually use that score in other areas of your program. So another way is to create a variable, because a variable would store your value of score and then you can use that variable anywhere in your program. So variable allow us to make our program easy, flexible, and it allows us to share some stored value anywhere in our code. Now in Scratch programming, there are two important things that you need to know about a variable. The first thing is that a variable has a name, and the second thing is a variable has a value. And in different programming languages there are different data types. Now to understand data types, think of a data type as a type of value. Let's say if you have number, then the data type is a number. If you have a name is made up of alphabets, so that is called a string. So number is a data type and string is a data type. Let's say you are storing a date, so a date is a data type. But in Scratch you don't really need to worry about data types. What you really need to know is that a variable in Scratch has two important things. One is its name and the second is its value. Now in Scratch you can create your own variables using this make a variable, and now if I click this, you can see that a window comes up where I can give my name of a new variable, but for now I'll simply click cancel. Now if you go to this variables category, you'll notice that we already have a new variable created for us, and the name of my variable is my variable. And if I click this checkbox here, you will see that there is a value stored in my variable which is 0, and you can now use this variable anywhere in our code. Now to use this variable, you first need to understand a concept which is called global variable versus local variable, and we'll understand that concept in the next video. So for now, in this video we understood what a variable is, why do we even use variables, and what types of value you can store in your variable. So that's it in this video. If you have any questions, you can simply comment and I'll try to answer it as soon as possible. And if you like the channel, subscribe to it as well. Thank you.